What's going on, guys? It's Ryan Austin from Outdoor Fever here, and today me and my dad are out the farm and we're gonna teach you guys how to train your dogs to load. We're gonna use all 5 of Anita's pups. I'm gonna show you guys the best way to do it. So when you're training your dog to load, it's very important that you make sure your dog is comfortable being around you first, comfortable around new things. And so we've been doing that with our 5 pups. When I go to train my 5 pups how to load, I love using an older dog, jump right in front of them. So that's what we're gonna do today here. Anita, she's gonna be jumping in the box right before him, which hopefully will work. I've used that on many dogs and it works great. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Right now, Chad's opened up the box, and what we like, you want, tell him why we use this hunting truck instead of our white ones. You know why?
This is kind of our project hunting truck, kind of for training dogs. This box drops down a lot lower than some of our other aluminum ones, so it's just easier for him to jump in.
Yeah, as you can see, the door's a lot bigger and not nearly as high off the ground. All right, let's just start with Rocket and Boomer. Right now, Dad's gonna hold them. There's Boomer. Come here, Rocket. Good boy. Okay. Good boy. Now you're gonna hold him and face him towards the box. And then I'm gonna grab Anita and have her run right in front. So let's see how it works. Okay, so now I got Anita. Go, 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 go. See that? No, let him. There we go. That's step 1. All right, when you're trying to do this, we tried 2 dogs. I thought it might work, but it's not gonna work. You're not gonna be able to train 2 pups at once, because then afterwards they're just gonna wanna run around and play. We just put Boomer and Rocket away, and we're gonna grab one pup at a time this time and see how much better that works. So we're gonna go with Boss, looks like. I can grab him. I got him. Here, Boss. But like I said, I have not worked with these guys to load yet at all. So you guys are just seeing step 1. It's gonna take many days. This is their first time, so what you're seeing here is the first step of the progress. It might take many days, it might only take 1. You just gotta be patient with your dog. It's one of the main things. Be patient. Don't lose your patience with them when they're learning, because it's just like when you're trying to learn something, you ain't gonna get it the first time. Good boy. Now should we go get something? Load. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, hold him on. Load. Load. Make him focus. Load. Come on, good boy. You're right. Come on. Load. Good boy. See, don't let him not focus. What's he doing? Good boy. Good boy. Oh yeah, good boy. See, even though he didn't want to focus, no. Good boy. Okay. All right, guys, just like that, Boomer and Rocket showed a lot more interest, putting both feet up. That was a pretty great first session. Now we're just gonna load them up and drive them around, and I'll explain a little more about it in a second. Outlaw. Hey, big boy. Outlaw is getting bigger and bigger every day. Tipsy. Look at Cobra and Duster over there. For those of you guys who don't know, haven't seen the farm in all summer, we let these weeds grow alongside the pens. Helps a lot with shade. That way in the summer, when it's hot, if I were to cut them all down, they would have no shade alongside of the fence, and the only shade they'd be having is the back side of their coops. So obviously that's not gonna cut it. They're gonna need way more shade than that. So we let the weeds alongside the pen grow up tall. That way in the morning they have shade on the west side of them, and then in the evening and afternoon they have shade on the east side, and then they still have shade on their coops, which is a great amount of shade. But to leave these weeds grow along the edges of the pen gives them so much more shade. We still mow their pens all the time. So right now we are loading up Captain and Boss on the other side, and that way we can drive around with some pups on each side looking out, seeing if we can see something. Dad's gonna try to get one of them to put their feet up in there. There, just like that. Now pet them, which I don't necessarily like having to drag them up there, but then good boy. We got Captain, Boss, Rocket, Boomer. They're all loaded up. Now I'm gonna grab Zeus and Ray, put them in there with Captain and Boss, and we're gonna hit the road. Yes. Oh yes, let's go. No way. Yes. Let's go. Good boy, Ray. Good boy. Boy. Dude, let's go. Heck? All right. Awesome. Here, do a high five, right? Our first success for the day. That's what working with these dogs does. Me and Dad, we haven't been training them to load, but we've just been loading them up, like getting them up there, putting their feet up and putting them in, which technically, I mean, it's kind of teaching them to load, but not really. Our main focus was just get them used to the dog box. And right there, Ray out of unexpectedly just jumps in, which he was the last person I thought was gonna load. But like you seen on camera there, just jumps right in. So the biggest thing is just work with him. On our driver's side, we have Anita, Rocket, and Boomer. And then we have Zeus, Captain, Boss, and Ray. Okay, we just got in the truck. Now it's time for me to explain what we're doing right now. We got the pups loaded up, and what me and Dad like to do in the morning and in the afternoon, just depending on how hot it is, we load up our pups, drive them on the gravel roads. That way, if they see a rabbit, a deer, anything like a rooster, even like a bird that's running, anything that is a live animal that they get to see, get excited about, that's really important, because that way when hunting season comes around, they love the dog box, they love to go on rides, they love to get excited about seeing things. So that's another really big step when you're trying to get your dogs ready to load and hunt, because if you give your dog more incentive to load, they're gonna do it. Like, hey, I love going on rides for this box, I'm gonna jump right in. So that's what we do, and it seems to work great. So we're gonna just drive around and hopefully see some critters for these dogs to get excited about. Bunch of baby pheasants on the road, holy cow, there's a ton of them. Look at all of them. Maybe they'll see them. See how they get their ears perked up?
Oh yeah, they're wild.
See that? Look at Zeus. Zeus is really barking. They're really getting excited about them pheasants. The sun's kind of got a glare to him, but
just
Zeus is getting really excited.
Makes them want to come out for that ride, like you said. Makes them want to get in the box.
Get him, boys! Get him, boys! Get him! See, just like that, Zeus gets more. They're all perked up, all getting excited.
And the reason these dogs go out and catch a fox or a coyote is their adrenaline. I mean, their adrenaline's just pumping and they're just excited to go. I think we might have a little luck seeing a deer or something in a bean field hopefully this morning. It's a nice morning.
Yeah. I think next week it's supposed to be like 40 degrees, low of 40 degrees next Tuesday. So that'll be a good day to work with the dogs. I'm gonna pick up the camera every time we see something and just kind of get the dogs' reactions and just kind of show you guys how they're doing and the importance of getting them out and loading them up and driving around. So obviously right now we're not.
Oh, there's deer.
Yeah, there they go. Dog. Yeah, get him, boys! Get him, boys! Yep. Yeah! Get him, boys! Get him, boys! That's great eyes. Get him, boys! See how excited they're getting? They are shaking. Those deer are way out there too, and they still. Get him, boys! Well, that was awesome. But like, obviously right now we're not turning the greyhounds out on anything. We're literally just driving around, letting them, just like that, letting them see deer running in the fields, letting them see rabbits run across the road.
Obviously we're not going to see coyotes. We'd want to, we're not trying to teach our dogs to bark at deer. I don't really like that during season, but we can correct that later. We're just trying to get them into barking at anything moving right now.
Well, just getting them excited and getting their, like, triggering that nature that every dog has is just getting them out in the box, getting them excited to see things, wanting to get out of the box to see things. And there goes something across the road right now. So like, that's just what we're doing, and it trust me, it works great. It really sets apart a dog from who hasn't been loaded into a box than this one who has. So that way when I go to get them on a coyote, they're gonna be ready to go, wanting to get out of the box at him. There might be more, but there's one right on that. Oh, he just went in. There was a rabbit right there. There's a pheasant. There's a lot of critters moving. The weather is finally starting to get a little cooler. Next week the temperature's gonna hopefully drop a lot, it looks like. But yeah, they're getting closer and closer to start picking beans and corn, which mean we are gonna be able to get in the field and do some hunting. So I'm super excited. Seems like that's all I can think about right now is just them getting all the corn out and loading up with some of our new pups and start hunting. But they're gonna start picking corn probably a couple weeks, and yeah, it's gonna be super exciting. This year is gonna be so much fun. You guys are not gonna wanna miss the content that's coming out this fall, all sorts of hunting stuff. So make sure to lock in for that. That's only a few weeks away. We're getting closer. I'm super excited. There's a couple pheasants right on the railroad tracks, dude. Holy, that's beautiful. You can barely see them. There's like 3 of them. Yeah. Oh my gosh, way back in there, there's 100 of them. I wish my camera would zoom farther, but there's a billion. Seeing all those pheasants brings me up to another point. This year is gonna be a lot different from last year, because we're not only gonna be doing coyote hunting, we're gonna be doing deer hunting, I think I might be more excited than cow hunting, which is hunting with Hank. Hank is our Vizsla pup. We have a lot of pheasants around this year, so I'm super excited to see what he's gonna do. I know he's gonna be a really good dog. I'm excited to throw a GoPro on him and get some great footage of him hunting through the grass and stuff. I'm super excited. Like, I've never had a bird dog before. My dad used to have a Vizsla growing up as a kid, and they were just great dogs. So I'm super excited to see how Hank's gonna turn out this year. There's a squirrel. We're kind of going through town now, but there's a squirrel right on that willow. I doubt they're gonna see him.
I doubt it. They're hard.
Oh wait, they see him. Rocket seen him. How did Rocket see that? Dude, that's training him to have good eyes too, isn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Because when he, like, sometimes...
Oh, there's one.
Oh, yeah! They see him. Let's keep going. See, that was perfect. They're excited, dude. They're really good. There's so many times when I'm coyote hunting and my dogs see the coyote that I don't see, that's a mile away heading over a hill. You know why they have good eyes? Because they're used to getting hauled around and just seeing things. Getting them out like this, letting them get excited about seeing a squirrel or a deer 100 yards in a field, that's gonna help their eyesight and vision when they're in the box. Oh, there goes another squirrel. They didn't see him.
Yeah, Rocket's looking at him.
But like I was saying, when you're hunting, you really would need dogs that are looking around, constantly looking with good eyes. That way, if you don't see the coyote, your dogs are they're gonna bark and they're gonna let you know when they see one. So we find that very helpful.
Those trees, go back in there to a really nice CRP. A couple nice hills. We get a lot of coyote out of there. It's a good spot.
All right, we just got back to the farm. We're gonna unload them, and that's gonna be it for the first training session. I'm gonna come back tomorrow, probably do the same thing, and then I would love to set some coon traps and hopefully catch a couple coon for some of Anita's pups this weekend. So, all right, guys, it's the next morning. We load up Belle, Bliss, Rocket, Boomer, and then Striker, Rip, and Ida. So a lot of those pups we haven't been loading up much. We're gonna drive them around now, and hopefully we get them on some they can get excited about. There's a couple pheasants running across the road. I tell you what, the pheasant population is really doing good this year.
Boomer's excited.
We got Rip, Striker, and Ida on this side. There's a little pheasant. They seen it. They were a little excited. Rip was.
They just don't get that excited.
No, they don't. They get their like ears perked and they see like, oh, what's that? But then
Boomer is not going nuts.
Yeah, Boomer is.
He's really got his head out, just pushing against.
Boomer is really. Boomer and Rocky have really been super like. Oh, there's a deer. Deer.
Oh, Boomer's seen him.
They seen him.
Yeah, oh,
He's seen him. Oh, dude, only if he was in an open field. So with Bliss, Belle, Ida, and Ray, those are all siblings, and they turn a year in September. So, and I think not next week, but the week after that, they're gonna turn a year old. They're not nearly on the same size as Anita's pups. That's just because Anita's pups have more Coyote in them, and or I guess Staghound, and Belle and Bliss and Ray, they all have a lot of hot blood in them because their mom was full hot blood and their dad was half or quarter hot blood. So they're not bigger, they're just kind of more fine boned, skinnier, which is what people want for racing. So like when we take them to the races, they should be able to fly, chasing that lure. So that's why we kind of bred them, just for racing. And catch dogs will be good catch dogs too, because their dad was a great coyote hound. Diesel, if any of you guys remember him. Diesel is the dad and Betty is the mom. Hot bloods seem to be a lot more wiry. Like they're like always looking, they're always ready to run, chase. So that's another nice thing about having a hot blood, or at least like a half hot blood or something like that with some hot blood in them in your catch dogs or when you're hunting. It's always nice to have a hot blood when you're hunting because they're always looking, they're always ready to go. They're gonna get out and try to catch that coyote as fast as they can. And that's why we kind of like having at least one of them in there. So we got 4 of them, and right now we're just driving around and getting that instinct triggered of that live wire, I guess you can call it. Yeah, there is a squirrel. Let's see if the dog's... I don't see it. Okay, keep going. Wake up the whole neighborhood. There goes another squirrel. This is why we drive through this back road. There's a bunch of squirrels. Ida is so nervous. She's such a nervous Nelly. She's gonna take a little more work than the others. So when you're setting for coon traps, you're really looking for trails of the coon's movement, and right there, found one. This
Oh
is
yeah,
the
look,
old
that's a
trusty.
heavy trail right
This
there.
is the old trusty spot. Get it. This has always been the old trusty spot.
Yeah, that's a pretty heavy trail. Look how the grass all laid down here.
The ditch is finally dried up, which is nice. But the ditch was all full of water, so really the coons weren't moving throughout the ditches. But last few days it has been, and I've caught a bunch of coon on our fence line here before. So let's get in there and find the best spot to put it.
Bunch of deer tracks in here too.
No, I don't want to walk much further. I'm just gonna set another one right here.
Yeah, let's do it.
If we catch one, we catch one. For you guys who have never set a trap, one of these dog-proof traps before, you're gonna need a stake. And you don't want to put it right out in the middle. I'm gonna put it out in this grass, and I don't even think I need a hammer.
We gotta make sure we check for ticks after this.
I'm gonna bury it. Like Brady said, the ground is really soft.
Probably just step on it.
There we go. Okay. What you want to do? There's this lever on the back, and then you see this kind of pin-looking thing. So you want to pull this back, and as you're pulling this back, drop that pin down. So then once that's done, there's a little trigger on the back side. You pull that down, and then this pin rests right in that groove of that trigger, and now your trap is set.
Don't stick your finger in
And
it.
so then, yeah, there's a little, and then I don't know if it's too dark, but there's like a little, there it is. There's that lever you see there, right there. The coon's digging for the food, pulls up, and then once their hand's in there, this is what happens. Oh, I'm nervous. Bam. That, when you pull this back, you see that? Your thumb gets caught in there and it holds it just like that. And I got my finger stuck in there. It's really not even, it's tight, but it ain't gonna break no arm or break no wrist or anything like that. So you're gonna, now, once you're staked in, stretch out that wire, put your trap down. I'm gonna actually bury this wire a little bit, keep it lower to the ground.
Never get stepping on.
Actually, why don't I just forgot to reset it? Reset the trap, just like so, stick it down. Now we grab our coon bait, which I set.
We said.
I didn't set back there, did I?
It's right here.
Okay.
You touched that stinky stuff.
Yeah, I'm definitely not using my hands for this nastiness. Stick like this. Get
Oh.
that's that mush.
Oh.
Get that mix, and then just put a little bit on the bottom. That's potent, dude.
That is.
I don't know why coons are a lot like catfish, for you fishermen out there. They like stinky stuff. Get it all down there. Oh yeah. I don't know what stinks more, me or the bait right now. It's
Wonder what that even is.
crawfish based.
Yeah, if you guys need your bait, there you go. That's what we're using today.
That's what we're using today. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but now we're gonna go back and set the first trap and check them in the morning.
Let's time you. How fast can you do the rest?
Oh, you want to time me?
Let's do a race. Let's
Okay.
do it. Okay, start in 3. Gotta get your bait stick ready.
I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. There he goes, round the first corner. Got the stick. Ooh, that was pretty quick. Going with the hammer action. I feel like I just step on it.
The ground is hard right there. It's
Yeah, I almost down. Get her set. We're on the clock. I think we're about 25 seconds, maybe a little longer.
done.
All
Not
right.
just like that. 30-second coon trap set.
30-second coon trap.
And I'm gonna leave that stick just for a little bait action. And just like that, we're gonna catch a coon. Hearts of gold, I had a runaway high. All right, guys, we just made it back to the farm. I went and checked traps this morning, and we got nothing. We got skunk, which is fine. We still got a couple days left to trap, and hopefully we get some in those future days. But right now, we got another whole load of dog food coming, which is 2 pallets. The trailer with the dog food is on the way. So in the meantime, we're gonna go up top, kind of make space for all the food, and we're gonna put it more in the middle of the shed instead of on the side. Now this morning, me and Dad went out and we loaded up some pups, and we took right there Bliss, and then Belle, and then Ida. We actually moved all these guys around. We brought all these guys down low. That way we can actually load them up a little easier. They happen to go all the way up top, but they did great this morning. Like Bliss, I'm super excited to hunt her even more because she was so like wired up, getting so excited about seeing every little thing, looking around, looking over top of the box, looking everywhere. I think they're gonna make really good dogs.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm just excited to see how fast they get.
Oh, I know, I'm super excited to race them. I don't think we'll probably race them a lot this year. There's a few races coming up. I don't know if we're gonna bring them yet. They're just so young.
It's always best to start them after they've been on a coyote or two.
Yeah.
They kind of have a little bit more prey drive.
Yeah,
To
exactly.
chase the lure.
And they're more confident, and they're just so small right now. I'd rather wait till next spring probably.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, here's the situation where we keep the food on those pallets right there, but we haven't enclosed this building, which we're actually gonna do. We're gonna tear out this whole middle wall yet, and then we're gonna enclose the sides in the front. And you can kind of see, like, we're gonna make these 2 garage doors here where those headers run, and it'll be a way nicer, bigger area, and we ain't gonna get rain in there. So I'm thinking we're gonna put the food like right in here. So all this stuff has got to go. We got to move it out and try to move it over to the side. So we're gonna get right into it.
Back up, Terry. Back up. Put her in reverse, Terry.
Dude, this mower's on his last leg, dude.
Why?
It's got 36 hours, and I don't even. It's milk toast, dude.
Dude, we need to keep up with the maintenance. Dude.
No, look at that. She's been maintenance.
Dude, she looks like a good mower.
Oh, dude, I know. It's only got 36 hours on it, and it drives like it's about
a croak.
It coughs worse than I
don't know. We just gotta.
It's not a good deal.
Sheesh, we got her all cleaned her out now.
Yep, we got her all organized. So hopefully now, instead of the dog food being over there, it'll be over here. And then, like I said, we've got some tin here. We're gonna, not today, we don't have a lot of time today, but in the future, couple weeks or week, we're gonna enclose that open end there. That way wind shouldn't blow through. But we're gonna go down here, help Jim get all the food unloaded, and we'll be on our way.
We got her done, son.
The job is done. Look at that, master stack.
Hey.
That's the best stacking job we've ever done.
That's about 1.5 pallets of feed right there.
Look at it compared to me. That's a lot of food, boys.
It is.
50 pounds of food each.
I think with these little wall barriers, putting her in the middle, I think it should stay nice and dry.
Yeah, I don't think rain's gonna bother him.
I don't think so either. Well,
we got the dog food unloaded. We got the dogs put away. Ray loaded for the first time yesterday, and we made a lot of improvements with our pups. They're all ready to go, all wanting to go, drive around. They all have great instinct when they see an animal. We're gonna continue doing that until they're done. When you guys are going to train your dogs, just make sure be patient. Don't get upset. It's just like when you're trying to learn something new, it takes time. So be patient with them, and they're gonna do great things. If you guys have any questions about how to training your dog, comment down below. I'll be sure to reply to you. And with that being said, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.